Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel, and today's episode for your Saturday special, where we look at a special edition vehicle. We're looking at the Vauxhall Vectra Expression. Hello and welcome back, and if you're new to Quarterlight, we're a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and sometimes beyond that as well. So if you're interested in cars and car brochures, please consider subscribing. Anyway, back to today's episode. Today's Saturday. Every Saturday we look at a special edition version of various different makes and models, and today is the turn of the Vauxhall Vectra Expression. So let's have a look at that brochure now. And here is today's brochure. As you can see, special edition Vauxhall Vectra Expression. And if we just zoom in a little bit, we can see, there we go, the Vauxhall Vectra. And this brochure is actually from 1996, so quite early in the Vectra B history. The car has always been really quite looked down upon, although I quite liked the design. I quite like that swooping door mirrors, and overall I think it's quite an attractive looking car. I know this car really does get a lot of criticism. I remember particularly Top Gear really putting it down, saying it was one of the 13 worst cars of the last 20 years. But Top Gear talks nonsense really, doesn't it? I think it was a perfectly okay car for what it did. Now these special edition ones, we're going to have a look at some of the spec. Unusual little badge on the side of this particular special edition, if you can just about see. I'll show you that. It doesn't say Expression on that badge, it's just got this strange like swoopy lines, which is a little bit weird, but there we go. Anyway, let's open the brochure up and have a look on the inside. And when we open this brochure up, you can see how it folds out. You can also see straight away you can have it as a hatchback or this very practical estate version. Now this particular brochure, I don't know why, it's very artsy, isn't it? But it's also quite wordy. But we'll pick a few little key points out before we move on, and then we'll have a look at these images of these red examples. This is kind of the key little message here, the highly sophisticated, highly affordable Vectra Expression. Haute couture that puts you in charge. So we've got this bit of fashion forward type little drawings of ladies here. Anyway, let's have a look at a bit more about what it's going to tell us about this car. Budget chic, so it's all about budget really. It's not going to be a special edition that's going to be loaded. It's very much kind of like value for money. It says budget chic is sensationally back in vogue this season with the Vectra Expression, a stunning new 3-piece from Vauxhall's autumn winter collection. So following along with that sort of fashion theme, few design labels offer such remarkable value for money, and none are quite so universally appealing. Not only is this striking ensemble brought to you at a highly competitive price, but whether you chose the practical 1.6 hatchback or saloon, or the stylish new 1.8i 16 valve estate. So yeah, hatchback, saloon, estate, 1.6, or looks like a 1.8 estate. Vectra's advanced engine technology makes for low running costs. Colour of the moment is racy flame red, which was the main pictures there. Express a preference for optional North Cape pearlescent paint, and it's available at a very special price. And I remember that particular North Cape, it was hard to see on a picture, but in real life it was quite a nice colour. It goes on to tell us, yet Vectra Expression also matches affordability with quality. From the cut of the attractive traffic cloth trim to a long list of standard equipment, highlights include an electronic anti-locking braking system and remote control central deadlocking, along with power assisted steering and the latest thing in electronic engine deadlock immobilizers. Safety features include a driver's full-size airbag and front body lock seatbelt pre-tensioning system. Beautifully tailored to your everyday needs, this special edition model perfectly expresses the theme of the 97 Vectra collection. Cars that put you in charge, as the expression goes. And there is that estate model, and like I say, a pretty practical estate, roof bars on top, just wheel trims though by the looks of it, quite plain in red overall, and that strange badge to one side. And here is your hatchback version, so I guess that means the front page was the saloon. Let's just have a quick look. Yes, indeed, that front image was indeed the saloon. And we also get a little bit of an image of the interior. And overall, for a low-end Vectra, I don't think it was badly equipped. The interior looks pleasant enough, doesn't it? I sometimes think, I wonder if this got the Cavalier name in the UK rather than the Vectra name. I wonder if it was got a little bit of a better response. I don't know really. But like I say, it was known as the Vectra everywhere else, so it made sense, I guess, to standardise that name. And then lower down it does list that special edition, the special equipment on this special edition: ABS, full-size airbag, power assisted steering, seatbelt pre-tensioners, air recirculation and pollen filter, central locking, electric engine deadlock immobiliser, car 300 stereo radio cassette player, 60/40 split rear seats, high level brake lights and low rolling resistant tyres. Back page is, as you would imagine, the specifications, so let's have a look at those now. Okay, safety equipment. A lot of this we've already covered on the last page, of course. It's got other things on the anti-submarine ramps in all seats, padded front head restraints, a safety pedal box, laminated windscreen, reinforced passenger safety cell and deformation zones front and rear. Interior power assisted steering, radio cassette player, etc, etc. I'm not going to read through all these things. It's got a multi-function display showing time, date, outside air temperature with ice warning and audio display, lights on audible warning, passing compartment, pollen filter, 60/40 folding rear seat. So like I say, for what was like a low-end Vectra, not badly equipped overall really. This is of course 95, and I'm more used to talking about cars in the 70s and 80s. I mean, if this car was in the 80s, it would be like loaded, top of the range, of course. Exterior, we've got a 5-speed manual gearbox. You'd kind of like expect that though in the mid 90s. Twin internal adjustable door mirrors, flush wheel covers, etc, etc. Heated rear window. Estate's got those roof rails and that interesting colour, that two-coat pearlescent paint. Like I say, it's hard to show in the brochure, but in real life that was actually a really nice, interesting colour. So engines, 2 available. The hatch and the saloon just had that small 1.6 1598cc engine. But if you did go for the estate, you got the 1.8 16 valve 1799cc. Performance figures, that 1.6 hatch, top speed 109, acceleration 0 to 60 14.5 seconds, which is pretty slow really for the mid 90s, I would say. A lot better if you got the estate though, that 1.8, maximum speed 121, acceleration 0 to 60, still not blistering, but 11.5 seconds. Insurance groups, the hatch and saloon being the 1.6 is a 6E, the 1.8i estate was a 9E, so more expensive of course to insure that larger engined estate. And then the fuel economy figures at a constant 56, both pretty economical vehicles really. And then at the bottom here we've got weights, load capacities, and then the colours and trim. So the Vectra Expression is available in the following exterior paint colours: flame red, or available at extra cost, that North Cape 2-coat pearlescent. Interior trim is traffic cloth in anthracite. For exterior colour illustrations, please refer to the colour brochure. So only 2 colours available, so most of them would have been just that flat red, I guess. And at the bottom here, this is where your dealer stamp would be, and the publishing date of December 1996. So there we go, that is today's Saturday special episode of Quarterlight, looking at the special edition Vauxhall Vectra Expression. If you remember these, please do jot them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Many more special editions every Saturday, of course, and many other episodes throughout the week. So if you're not subscribed already, please consider liking and subscribing on this video. Thank you once again for watching. Have a great weekend. Please do take care, and goodbye.